What's up guys, and welcome to Casual Play GTA 5, of course on the PC. Now this is actually going to be the first in hopefully quite a few GTA videos, because of course everyone loves GTA, the PC version is amazing. If you haven't already checked out my review, be sure to do that. But as always, this is a mixture of a casually gaming show with aspects of the news sort of being the main topics to talk about outside of the gameplay on screen. What we're going to do is just go into one of the C races that I don't actually think I've done yet. I've probably played 10 hours so far of GTA, still not even close to being anything but absolutely just astounded with how good the game is. And this is bearing in mind that I haven't played this game in 2 years, so I have actually played it all before and it still feels completely fresh. So pretty happy with my purchase, to say the least, with GTA. But coming up in this show, I'll just be talking a little bit more why there wasn't a video Wednesday and just the amount of workload that I'm having to put up with at the moment. We'll be talking about paid mods, because that is pretty much the thing that is going on at the moment in terms of the main PC gaming news. It's something that everyone seems to be all up in arms about, and I'll be giving my verdict and opinions on paid mods. Also be the talk about the upcoming videos. There's quite a few, and as always, I'm sure it's quite interesting for you to actually know what to expect from the channel. The Apple Watch is out. It came out yesterday. This has been recorded on Saturday, the 25th, as I check my smartwatch, of April. I was going to say March. That would be complete rubbish. So yeah, the Apple Watch is out, so we'll be talking a little bit more about that. And then the news that I think is absolutely amazing is that Acer have announced they're bringing out a new monitor, and this monitor is an ultra-wide 3440 by 1440 monitor. It's IPS, it's 75 Hz, and it has G-Sync. Now, this could well be the best single monitor anyone has ever released for gaming, but of course we'll have to wait and see nearer the time. But Acer just seem to be on a roll. I don't know what their marketing department have been doing recently, what their design team have been doing recently, but clearly they know what the people want, and if this monitor is going to be good, then it's going to be something to look forward to. But more on that later on in this show. The first thing to talk about is just why there wasn't a video Wednesday. Now, let me start by saying that it won't happen again, because what I have been having to be working on... Oh dear, this is... That is shocking. I love the way that if you roll in this game, especially in like a garbage truck, there's a mission where you need to nick a garbage truck. If you roll in that, you can still just get it back. Like, there's no problems there. It always seems to make me laugh.
I know what I'm having for dinner.
But yeah, the reason there wasn't a video Wednesday was just because there was a large bit of university coursework for me to finish. That's all handed... I've gone completely the wrong way. That's all handed in now, so we don't have to worry about that. But essentially it was a big project, and I just literally did not have the time to get a video out that day, and especially not a video of the sort of quality that I like to put out. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sure you got over it, but I just wanted to let you know why that was. And the fact that all the coursework this year anyway is done for me, it means that although I've got a load of revision and a load of exams coming up in the next few weeks, I can certainly put aside the hours to actually get the usual videos out every Wednesday and every Sunday. Have I gone completely the wrong way? I have. That's bad. So, apologise for that. Won't happen again, but as I have said before on my social media sites, I'm sure you can understand, and by the sounds of it, you do all understand, and I'm very grateful for that. But the main topic really in the show then, paid mods. We had the Skyrim mod that was up for a few hours and then immediately got taken down because it almost relied on assets of another mod which was free. So the whole point there was, well, you're selling a mod that has someone else's work in it and you're not crediting them and you're not getting permission or things like that, and so it got taken down. Now, I don't know, because I'm not those people, exactly how it went down, and I do not know the facts of the situation, so I'm not going to comment on whether that mod should be allowed or anything like that. I'm not a lawyer, and I do not know what was in the mod, and it's not really my place to comment on that. But what I can comment on is just paid mods in general and what I think about them. And here's the thing, right? If people want to run a business and they want to sell a product, they have every right to do that. If it's allowed by the game publishers, the people that publish the game, and which in theory, like, it would be pretty silly of them not to allow it, because it's just going to get more people interested in your game if there's a load of mods for it. I mean, sure, they're not playing the base game, but the fact that they need the base game in the first place isn't an issue. And as long as the original base game doesn't get affected in any way, and that means that it's not going to be like a standalone mod where you don't need to buy the original game, then from the game publisher's point of view, I can't imagine that being a problem. But the problem is almost the sort of ethics of the thing, isn't it? It's, well, should you be able to make a paid mod when there's all sorts of people doing out there for free? Now, this is what you do with a really expensive suit. You go swimming in it. I mean, I love doing this. If you haven't done this before, highly recommend it. Well, my personal opinion is the thing that I don't actually use too many mods, okay? When I do like my mods, okay? When the really good mods are amazing. Like, one of my favourite ones was just the Just Cause 2 Superman mod. Stupid, but funny. No, the GTA 4 mod. Stupid, but funny. Like, there's all sorts of mods, and obviously they all do different sorts of things. And I don't think I can see myself buying a mod, right? Not really. I mean, I don't play enough mods or use enough mods in the first place to sort of warrant me buying one. But I don't see really why it's a big issue, because it's pretty simple. If you don't want it, don't buy it. And if it's not doing any harm to the game publishers, then I don't personally see a problem with it. I mean, it's not going to do very well if it's A, not very good, and B, people have to pay for it, whereas something that is amazing and is free is going to do very well. But personally, I don't really seem to think it's an issue, but obviously a lot of you do, because there's all these petitions out there at the moment that are saying get rid of the mods. But I don't think it's doing anyone any real harm. I mean, Steam, I imagine, are getting more money because they'll take a cut of it, so they're happy. The game publishers, if it's all allowed with them, it will depend on the publisher, shouldn't have any issues, because you'll need the original game to play the mod, and it means you'll get more attached to the game and probably more likely to buy a sequel. It's just the consumer. But I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. Just don't buy it if you don't want to pay for mods, and if no one buys any paid mods, then paid mods will stop. And when you think the amount of time and effort people do put into modding these files, then, you know, I don't really see a problem with it. It's like the whole YouTube thing. It's like, none of you pay me any money to watch the content. I get paid obviously through advertising and things like that. But if I was doing it all for free, okay, which I basically am, but if I was doing it all for free and getting nothing but recognition, that only goes so far. And obviously people are different, but it's almost like going to open up the sort of professional modding sort of scene, which means in theory you might get better mods, but it means people have to pay for mods when they didn't before. But then again, they could just get a free mod. So personally, I don't have an issue, but please do let me know, because I'm not a big modding guy, so you know, it's going to vary from person to person, isn't it? So do let me know what you think anyway. I am genuinely really interested, and if loads of you seem to hate paid mods, then it really does look like it won't go on for very long. But I can't imagine Steam taking it down anytime soon, just because there's a few petitions. So that's paid mods. The next thing is what is coming up on the channel, upcoming videos. I really should have checked, but in the UK anyway, the Amazon Fire TV stick has come out. I imagine US probably has the same, but if not, soon or something like that. I haven't actually checked yet, but there'll be a review of the UK edition of the Amazon Fire TV stick, which is essentially a Chromecast replacement. It's meant to be better than a Chromecast because it's got higher processing power and things like that. Then they've basically just compared it straight up against the Chromecast and saying, look, this is better. We do everything the Chromecast does, but it's a little bit more powerful and should run better. What's this? Oh dear, it's a gang fight. Oh no! Get your gun out, mate. Get your gun out. Don't swear at him. Get your gun out. How do I get a gun out? Can I get a gun out? Can I get a gun out? Oh dear. This is not going to go well. I'm going to have to... I'll tell you what, I'll snipe him out. How about that? Maybe you just can't fire on him. Oh my god, I'm going to get absolutely mowed down here. No, it's alright. There you go. Look, bang, bang, bang. Sorted. They really should have got me there. That was poor show by them. Is that all of them? I think so. That means I've now got a plane. Result. I didn't even know seaplanes were in this game. Shows how much I know. Excellent. Yeah, so that's the Amazon Fire TV Stick. Should have a review coming soon. From what I've used so far, seems pretty good. And I'm actually pretty happy with it. But obviously it will completely depend on some more testing, because I haven't had that much chance to use it because I've been so busy. So actually, what do I have to do here? Is there anywhere I can sort of go? I don't know. And I'm going to hit those. Am I going to make it? Probably not. Oh, I'm going to make it. I might make it. I might make it. Might make it. Yes, 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 yes. Now there's people trying to gun me down. I don't know where am I supposed to go anywhere with this? Has it got any... What's it got? I mean, what's the point of having the boat? Anyone know? It's a bit late by the time you tell me, unfortunately. Yeah, outside than that, I've sent back the LG curved UC97 monitor, which was an incredibly sad day, because that is such a good monitor, which again you can find out in the review that I did. I am allowed to plug myself. Come on, don't look at me like that. But I've actually got it replaced now with effectively an AOC version, except it's not curved. I can't remember the exact model name, but there's only one monitor that they sell of this caliber, so I mean you shouldn't have too much difficulty finding it, and of course the model number will be in the full review. It's what I'm looking at now, and I have to admit it looks pretty damn good. But here's the thing, it's quite a lot cheaper. It's not curved, and immediately I can notice a big difference, and it's not something for the better. The corners of the monitors definitely seem a lot further away, and if I was going to have to pick between a curved version and a non-curved version, I would definitely go for the curved version, but this is a lot cheaper. So I've only been using this for about a day and a half, so you'll have my full verdict either next Sunday or next Wednesday. Probably next Sunday, but anyway, more on that a bit later. So that's the other thing that's coming up. And then also the video camera I've been where am I going? The video camera I've been using is the... I can land there. This hanger's going to be too expensive. I can land it there. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually land this anywhere, unfortunately. Oh well, we'll just land at the international airport and upset everyone. How about that? We'll land it there. Okay. I'll probably get arrested, but oh well. Yeah, the 7D Mark II. I should be doing a video review of that in the not too distant future. As soon as I get the chance. It is a priority, but it's not such a priority when I've got stuff from other companies to actually review first. And then actually, I'm not sure what it will be yet, but hopefully I'm getting some TP-Link products like routers and things like that in full review, so I'll be able to take a look at them. So that's what's coming up on the channel in the not too distant future, aside from the usual sort of casual play videos and things like that, which are not filler content, but those are the things I use when I don't necessarily have anything scheduled. Flying under the bridges. This is all very good until it all goes wrong. But I think, yeah, it's fine. It's pretty easy to maneuver, actually. Yeah, so that's what's coming up on the channel. And then the other thing was, of course, the Apple Watch. Oh! It's out, and I know one person that's got one. Maybe I haven't tried hard enough to find out if people have got one, but I think that's probably something just to note. So, has any of you gone out and got an Apple Watch? Okay, there will not be a video review on this channel, at least in definitely the near future. I don't have an iPhone. I don't have any intention really to get an iPhone. It's not that I don't like them, but the review samples are just unheard of. And I don't have any intention of buying myself an iPhone, so that's why you probably won't see one on the channel in the near future. But if one of my friends decides to get one and lets me borrow it, then you will see a video on the channel. But it's out, and I just think it's too expensive for what it is. The watch straps, you'll be able to get third-party ones, I imagine, so I'm not entirely sure how different the different editions are on the actual watch itself. Obviously, you get different straps. But if the Sport Edition and the, just the watch, standard Apple Watch, I think that's what it's called anyway. I'm going the wrong way. going left now. So if the additions, the unit themselves, are not too dissimilar, then you might be better off buying a just a standard Apple Watch Sport Edition and adding your own strap. But obviously that will depend on you as a person and what you actually want. But I think especially the normal Apple Watch, it's just, in my opinion, it's too expensive. I paid £222 or £224 or something like that for my LG G Watch R Android smartphone. This isn't going to work, is it? This is a... Oh no, we've got wheels. We've got wheels.
You are flying in restricted airspace.
Oh
Turn
dear.
around immediately.
No, I'm not turning around, mate. I'm landing my plane. Oh dear. Right, this is where it all goes wrong. Get out the plane. Get out the plane. Who does that? Who steals a plane only then to take it to an airport where you're going to get shot up? Not a brilliant idea, is it? 3 stars just for going in an airport. I gunned down a whole street of people yesterday and only had two stars. So how does that work out? I guess it's probably more dangerous for you to have a plane. But then again, if you're mowing down people on the street, that's pretty damn dangerous. Will I make it in time? Will I make it in time? How do you get in this one? Can you get in this one? I thought you could. I swear you can. Maybe not. Oh, I thought you could. No, maybe not. I'm guessing not. Oh dear. Yeah. Can you get in this one? I swear I've been in a jet this size before, so I think it's doable. So that's the Apple Watch anyway. It's not exactly something that's particularly impressed me. I haven't had a hands-on time with it yet, so you can't really take my opinion that differently. Normally, they're very professional opinions, but at the moment, just looking at it on paper, I can't say I'm particularly impressed. But of course, if I do get my hands on them, that probably, well, might change. But the price of it isn't going to change. Oh dear. Go on. Go on. Go on. Look, they asked for this. I didn't exactly ask for the police to come up to me. I'm so dead. Will he make it? Will he make it? Probably not. No, he will not make it. And then the other thing was the monitor, which there's not that much to say other than the fact that it could be the best monitor for gaming, if you've got an Nvidia card anyway, ever made. It is a Acer curved 3440 by 1440 G-Sync 74Hz IPS monitor. So the 75Hz means that it's going to be better for first-person shooters and things like that, which that is quite a difference. It doesn't sound it, but that's an extra, what, 25%? That's right, isn't it? 60 divided by 2 is 30. Divided by 2 is 15. So yes, 25% improvement. Which should mean that first-person shooters are pretty damn good to play on this thing. And the fact that it's curved, honestly, makes a big, big difference. The fact that it's IPS means that it's going to be amazing colours. Not all IPS panels are the same, but the fact that it is IPS is definitely a very good thing. And I really want to get my hands on one, because there's the Acer non-curved and non-ultra-wide version that goes up to 144 Hz. But then again, that is, obviously it's not ultra-wide, and I would say that if I was going to pick one monitor, I would rather have the big curved one. I mean, it's going to be really expensive, but for me, if I was going to pick any monitor setup at the moment, it would be that Acer 144 Hz IPS one with a 4K, probably 4K G-Sync IPS one that is coming up from Asus. That's what I would pick at the moment anyway, I think. But then again, the more and more I use these ultra-wide monitors, the more and more I like them, just because they're just really good. I mean, if you've never used one, trust me, they are really damn good. But if you want 2 monitors, it starts to get too impractical to have one of these and then one of the other ones. But then again, if you've got the space, why not? It's just you're getting a bit too big, really, to have 2 of these on your desk. So keep that on your radar, because that is pretty damn exciting. And that is this edition of the Casual Play. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been informative. And you can nick her money as well. I'd like to point out, I wouldn't normally do this in the street, obviously. I mean, people that know me know that I've very rarely gone and kicked people on the street for no reason. That is, of course, a joke. I would never kick anyone in the street. Just if you hadn't realised that, so you know, don't call the police, please. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching this video. As always, let me know what you thought. If you liked it, obviously give it a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. Otherwise, just subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this, and then you'll get to see all the upcoming reviews that I talked about earlier. So thank you so much for watching this video, as always, and I will see you in the next one.